Good morning. It is Thursday, February 13th. I'm Gene, and you're hanging with Uncle. I hope everyone is doing well today. Please don't forget tomorrow is Valentine's Day. If you have a Valentine, want a Valentine, it's a good way not to be in the doghouse. So just celebrate it thoughtfully. Make sure the day goes acknowledged. And I hope you can come up with your own creative way to celebrate. Personally here, we're just going to stay home and make dinner here at the house and just enjoy a nice, quiet evening alone. So that's my plan. Something simple, but spent together. So what I do want to talk about today is the National Institute of Health, or NIH funding, as is what is kind of trending right now. So what is the NIH, the National Institute of Health? It's the agency pretty much responsible for making sure that research is done on diseases that we live healthier lives. They research prescription medication to make sure that what we get works and it's in the right dose. There's a lot that goes on at the NIH. But as you heard, the NIH is cutting funding, its grant funding, to other universities and research institutes. Now, oh my God, why is that? That sounds terrible. They're cutting funding. Well, again, if you are a critical thinker, you don't react. You ask why. And listen. And don't form your opinion, but just understand what's going on. Because, number one, any of us that have ever been to college, have had kids that put through college, knows how expensive it is. So, for an example, when I went to junior college when I was just starting out, classes cost $5 a semester unit. Now, so take that in perspective. If you take one 3-unit class, that means your tuition for that class is $15 for the semester, plus books and things like that. But it was much more affordable then than it is now. And why is that? Administrative fees. And that's why the NIH is cutting its funding, because a lot of those grant monies that go to these institutes go to fund administrative costs, put money in the pockets of the president of the university or organization or whatever it is. And the NIH is making steps to cut the fat cat out to make sure that that the grant money goes to research to address the problem and not to go towards somebody else's income. And I respect that. And I support that, because that's why student loans have gotten out of control. It's not that the cost of education has gone up significantly, other than administrative costs and positions made for friends and cronies to make a fat salary off taxpayer dollars. So thank you, NIH, for taking that step and ensuring where the money goes, because that's one thing. If you're providing a grant, because I have experience in grant writing, when you provide funding in grants, you can dictate what the money is supposed to be used for. There are audit procedures that you can take to make sure the money goes what it's supposed to go for. Otherwise, as a violation of the terms and conditions of that grant, all that money would have to be repaid. So I guess now the important thing really to see, in my opinion, is, well, who's going to apply for NIH grants now? Because those that still want the grants, knowing that there's funding cutting going for superfluous stuff other than the intended purpose, those are institutes that I'll respect, that I'll pay more attention to the data that comes from them. And yes, you can see where grant money goes. It's all public record. There's a thing called the FOI, Freedom of Information Act. And you can Google who's getting grant money. What are they spending it for? You can, or I mean, not Google, but through the FOI request that information. So there are accountabilities built into this. And, you know, as the public, it's important that we know what those are and that we have the power to see where our tax money is spent. So that's all I have for today. If you like this information, please subscribe to the channel and help us grow. And also remember the most important thing: be kind to one another and treat each other the way you want to be treated. You know, it's that easy. It's really not that hard. So anyway, that's all I have for today. I'm Gene. Take care of yourself and see you tomorrow.